Christine Laskowski. I'm Christine Laskowski. I'm Christine Laskowski with SinoVision Journal.
And tonight we are at Rand Tea House in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. We are at Pace Gallery in Chelsea.
At Nash Studios in Harlem.
At the second edition of the highly anticipated New York Freeze Art Fair.
For an event that is a part of the Distinguished China Impact Speaker Series. But in just a little while, we'll watch the community preview for Morphing Me, which is an avant-garde, inspirational, interactive experience.
After the talk, we asked Nasser what the Obama administration's reaction has been.
Well, nothing official, but I'm sure that they don't agree with my conclusions. However, on an individual basis, I've heard from many who also have similar concerns, I would say, about our willful inaction in the Middle East, our disengagement with the Arab Spring, and our slow response to the Syrian crisis.
Understand the culture of the country and spend time trying to understand them and its history.
What's shaping our reporting a lot these days that's different from the earlier years is that we have much more access to what Chinese are thinking.
I always tell all my study team in Hong Kong, I said, let's start the school again I used to be.
A lot of the book is set in China, but there's also pieces from southwestern Colorado, a piece from Japan, a piece from Nepal.
I was watching the old movie version of Les Miserables on TV, and I just thought it would be really cool to translate that into a teenager's story.
It makes you realize that there's a connection between the games we play and the lives that we live.
You know, in a lot of ways, I feel like I kind of won.
With great music, you really don't need an interpreter.
I'm thrilled to the gills. It's a very profound evening for me, and I'm glad that the ancestors and the universe aligned it, that I could be here.
When I actually came to America, I found it very interesting that there was this whole thing about, gee, being a woman was restrictive. I really didn't have that thought at all.
It took coming here to feel that way.
It did.
Wow.
I think anybody who is any kind of minority will go through a period of their life where they really wish they were part of the majority.
From, middle school Jean Yang to now, I mean, what sort of choices have you made, both emotionally and just in the way you live your life, to reach some sort of peace with that?
I mean, I think a lot of healing comes from stories.
Do you feel like your father's listening to Elvis? Was that something that you took with you? Was that an influence that made an impact?
I think for the last record I made, it was solely just for the purpose of kind of impressing my dad. And everything I've done prior to that has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
But because of that last record, it gave me a career.
What is his reaction?
He did not really congratulate me in person, but my mom told me that he cried when he listened to it.
Really?
Yeah.